and then whether
Is it gonna be a
it's
big issue?
deal.
You
Yeah,
know,
and
is it gonna be a litmus test?
I mean, I'm still, yeah, and this is only based on my experiences. You know, obviously you got different experiences, and that's just what I ran into.
And so as just an anecdote of the kinds of information that Democratic committee members in Cambria asked was, but you don't believe that women should be receiving federally funded abortions as a form of birth control, do you? And it's like, well, where do I start with it? Well, no, I mean, just simply no.
Unless they're gonna die.
Federally funded as a form of birth control? Like,
That's Paulette.
it,
I had a
She
whole-
never heard of the height of them?
Paulette is this lady
You're right.
who came to.
You're right on.
It's just
Yes.
like- I'm like, you're not, you can't, you're a woman, why are you, she's an older Democrat, and she just keeps pushing the abortion thing, and she said to me, well, if you're pro-abortion and you're a woman, that we can't, our relationship's over. I'm like, okay, whatever.
but that's the level of misinformation among Democratic leaders in the area. And it's any number
Why
of.
do they all think that the abortions
And
are
so what we
federally
can say
funded?
is,
I mean,
let's,
that's-
right, and that's, so where do you find?
And why do they think women use abortion as birth control?
For a year, just for 2
Yeah.
days.
The Cambria County Democratic Committee has-
I'd like to go through that.
There are older women in that committee.
Older women should be more pro-choice than
I
any of us.
agree. I mean,
You
it just baffles me.
gotta push
But they're trying to pull back the chairs.
So not for there to be a litmus test, but I assume all four of you are pro-choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Especially over there.
Which one?
John?
John?
Yeah, he
What's
is.
that?
He is.
Oh, I'm definitely pro-choice, please.
So one.
Look, all life is sacred, okay? From birth to death, okay? And we have so many times, I mean, how can you cut Social Security? Okay?
Sure.
How can you cut Medicare? How can you do these things to older Pennsylvanians and older US
And
citizens?
claim to protect
And then
sensitive
say, oh, well, we have to protect the young. I mean, you protect everybody, but a woman has the choice, okay? That's the most important thing. My family is a family of suffragettes. My sister, my oldest sister, has worked for the GAO for many, many years, and worked for she worked for Charlie Rangel, and believe me, I got the message. Okay,
But I think
and my wife is also very, very strong, okay? This is very important. You have the right to choose. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I think,
What I'm hearing from the discussion is that you have to be able to phrase that in a way that is not going to be a wedge issue to socially conservative people who are really in need of the Democrats doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they need all these other programs, but, you know, this like puts up this smoke screen as soon as they hear it, so
so
it's.
something I've had success with in kind of disarming the conversation is
Right.
finding where you agree, and that's, so we agree there should be fewer abortions. What do we need to do to get there? We should reduce the number of abortions. How do we do that?
Mhm.
And then that's asking them the question to say something about contraception, which they might also be against, or some kind of measure. But it's asking. So
Right,
let's.
exactly.
I agree. We should reduce the number of abortions going on here. How do we do that? What do you think?
We already have, Planned Parenthood.
We have, absolutely we
Well,
have.
it's
But it's kind of reassuring that we're on the same page. There should be
Usually
fewer,
when they're
and
asking
then.
that question, they are looking for a way, not to support you, and you argue with them, and that's fine,
Yeah.
but when they walk away, you have not changed their mind. Once they go with they're that pro-life, and that's it, forget it. And they may try to be your friend and.
Well, so
act
what
like
do you do? Do you write off that segment
No,
of the population?
you
I
continue to
mean,
be nice to them, you continue to talk to them, and eventually they're going to get their priorities straightened out as things progress. Because things have not gotten better in Johnstown, things have not gotten better in Beaver, and they're trying, we have a tremendous opioid crisis, their economy is not doing well. With the ACA, they're gonna have the rural hospitals taken away, and you continue to work on those things, and all of a sudden they're gonna wake up and say, hey, we need to change, or else I'm gonna lose my Social Security, I'm gonna lose my benefits, I'm gonna lose our hospitals. They'll eventually see this administration's not stopping. Next down the block, our office is looking at a arbitration clause for nursing homes. He definitely wants to get the cut back the Medicaid. They wanna cut back that, and that's gonna destroy the rural hospitals. So those kind of policies are moving, and they're gonna start, the hospitals are getting ready for it, so the hospitals are starting to cut back now, and they're gonna feel that. And they're not, it's gonna affect them where they live, so see where the priorities go.
I've had friendly people say they vote for me. I mean, I've won this battle. Like, they've asked me my position and stuff like that. You know.
Seems like they have to agree with you on enough other stuff.
Yeah.
That it can somehow
For
say,
some, not
all
usually,
right, you know,
not-
you're not with me on this, but you're with me on X, Y, and Z. And,
Yeah.
I'd
you
hope
know,
so.
That's,
but-
That's what
you
they
know,
do.
that's the only hope
But
we
if you
have.
have that person who keeps circling around on that one, you just gotta let it go.
That's right.
Because they're bringing it up to you for that reason.
That's the end all, that's the
Yeah,
end
but
all.
you have other people that go, you know, we disagree, I'm pro-life, but, and then you pro choice, but you have these plans and these are good. So, you know, I'll go with you.
But I think there's also a lot of misconception about what an abortion is and how it happens and who
Exactly.
has one. Like during the presidential debate, right, Trump said to Hillary, women are having abortions 2 weeks before their due date. I mean, come on. That's called a live birth. Like, that doesn't happen.
A lie.
But she didn't address it. She just,
Yeah.
like, she just brushed it off. Like, she didn't say, no, that isn't the way it works. You know, and I just feel
That's
like
called murder.
that, but that's what people think, right? That's what they think.
Well, that's-
You're going in 2 weeks before you're due because you changed your mind.
Well,
That's
right
not
now,
what happens.
Rothfuss is using, bad information, not fact, not science, not medical science to
Yes.
promote his
To
bill.
make abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes.
saw the
It's
thing on the
20 week-
Conscience
it's
Act.
20 week
It's awful
ago.
hot.
Yes,
20-week
it's really
abortion
awful.
law is bad.
Yeah.
But he knows that's his,
They feel
that's his
pain
rallying
for
point at his
20
base,
weeks,
and
yeah.
that's gonna,
He put another one out there yesterday called the Conscience Act.
Oh, yeah?
Have you seen it yet? Yeah, he's co-sponsoring something called the Conscience Act. I saw it on Facebook yesterday.
Well, what's it,
And the argument is that medical professionals, doctors, are being forced to provide
Oh, yeah, I saw that
abortions
one.
in order to keep their jobs. And so the Conscience Act will clarify that no medical professional will be required to participate in the performance of an abortion, in order to keep their job. It's a
That's a
non-issue.
non-issue.
It's a total non-issue,
No
red herring.
dentist shall be required to perform
But
an
it's
amputation.
out
Well,
there.
at least he'll get 2 bills by November 20.
Well, you heard, Paul Ryan, 400 bills almost this past year, but what were they, you know, naming new post offices and things like that? Well, those are very important bills.
You know, we should think about winding it up.
Yeah, I was trying to let it go organically for a little bit, but, I think they close at 9 anyway, so.
Oh, yeah.
10. Oh, is it 10? Okay. Well, we'll just say. I hope, first of all, that, the non-candidates, found this interesting, informative.
I did too.
Maybe helping you make a decision already at this point, and a decision enough to go to their sites, possibly donate. Obviously, we talked about the money thing. I'm sure they're not gonna turn away $5, you know, if that's what you can give. Time would be good too. Think about it. Hopefully, we got some good out of this for the candidates. And I'm sure they'll stick around for a minute, shake some hands, and then scoot. But guys, thank you.